Good evening, I'm Victoria Sheehan. Thanks for joining us. After a fire at an apartment complex in Tuscaloosa, several residents are displaced tonight after flames and smoke damaged their complex. More on this WVUA exclusive in tonight's top story. The fire happened at Morrison Apartments on University Boulevard. One person was checked out for smoke inhalation, but there were no injuries. Officials are not sure at this time exactly what started the fire. Witnesses say it was a kitchen fire. They also say the fire was contained to one unit, which was completely destroyed, but smoke damage affected half the building. Some residents rushed to help other neighbors. They say this experience has changed the way they look at fire safety.
We went through the apartment sort of banging on the doors and trying to get everyone out, yelling fire.
It worried me that this fire could get that bad that fast. It made me really think about, fire safety and all that.
Morrison Apartment Management says they are not sure what they will do moving forward. In other news, it has been 446 days since April 27th's tornado took away the vibrant neighborhood of Forest Lake, but now a milestone in its recovery has been completed. According to the City of Tuscaloosa, the United States Department of Agriculture completed their inspection of Forest Lake on Friday. They say it is now completely free of all tornado debris. Residents say restoring the trees is the next major step. They also expect the lake to naturally refill itself in about 2 weeks. Linda Parsons of the Forest Lake community says the clearing of the debris helps the residents look on the positive side of rebuilding.
It was really hard to look out every day, especially for those folks who continue to live here, to look out every day. And it was a reminder of the storm and the damage and the negative side of the recovery effort. So now it's just one more thing to add to the positive experience of the rebuilding.
Changes to Alabama's immigration law are on the way. Governor Robert Bentley has signed legislation making revisions to what many have called the toughest immigration law in the country. Bentley says he has changed his mind and won't push for additional revisions to the law in the legislature's special session. The legislature passed revisions to the immigration law on Wednesday, the last day of its regular session. Governor Bentley supported most of the changes, but he objected to one requiring the state to create a public database of illegal immigrants who end up in Alabama courts. Bentley said on Friday that the legislature has no appetite for more changes at this time. Alabama state officials have outlined cuts to Medicaid that come as a result of lower than expected state revenue. The cuts include a 10% reduction to payments for certain providers, including doctors, dentists, X-ray medical equipment, and maternity primary contractors. Benefits to children won't change, but some adults' benefits will. Medicaid will only cover routine eye exams once every 3 years instead of once every 2, and the state is ending coverage of eyeglasses. The cuts also mean Medicaid will only cover one brand name drug per month. Generic drugs and over-the-counter medicines will still be covered, and there'll be no coverage for cough and cold drugs, though certain over-the-counter drugs are still on the coverage list. The changes go into effect June 1st. Well, right back here in Tuscaloosa, softball fans of all ages came to town today for the NCAA Regional Tournament. South Alabama and the Crimson Tide fans flooded Rhodes Stadium for a chance to see the two teams battle it out for a chance to play in the College World Series. Fans WVUA spoke with say they are excited to see the girls play in T-Town, and one fan says it's no surprise to see such a large crowd.
Amazing to see so many people show up when it's 100 degrees outside to watch these girls play ball. It's electrifying.
The tournament will continue in Tuscaloosa throughout the weekend. Scores and highlights are on the way later in your home team sports. Well, some West Alabama residents took to the streets today to benefit the Children's Hospital of Alabama. Over 75 riders traveled from Tuscaloosa to the hospital in Birmingham for the 3rd annual Miles for Miracles motorcycle run. They started at the Sands Club in Tuscaloosa. Once the run was complete, the children got the chance to sit on the motorcycles and hang out with the riders. The group expects to raise a total of $15,000. Sands Club manager Rose Ward says being able to recognize and celebrate the children makes it all worthwhile. Well, if you would like to donate to the Children's Hospital of Alabama, you can donate at the Sam's Club on Skyland Boulevard until June 15th. And this afternoon, dancers of all ages showed off their best moves in an energetic hour-long show at Central High School. Students at the Dance for Life dance studio got to show off their hard work in this year's final recital. Everyone from the students to their parents were dancing by the end of the show. It took 9 months to learn all the dances. Proud instructor and owner Tiffany King says she has taught her students more than just great dance moves.
I'm here to build their confidence and let them know, not only in my dance class, but anything that you do, you give 110%, and wherever you go, give it your all. No matter if it's dance, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to be, I don't care what you want to be. Just go out and give 100%, have confidence in yourself that you can do it.
Dance for Life is going to continue to teach the importance of dance and confidence for future students at the school.